Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, The Nature and the Wild. So it's been quite a long, and now the weather is good, so I decided to go out. Today I am with my Canon RF100-500, and the topic today we're gonna discuss: how good is it? Is it worth for the money we are going to pay for wildlife? So I have a lot of water duck in front, some lapwings, godwit. So let's try this out at 100 and 500 mm, and then we're gonna discuss throughout our video how does it work. So guys, these birds are quite far, but let's talk about this lens. Canon RF100-500 is a very versatile wildlife photography lens. This is basically built for the portability, and also the build quality is superb. This lens at 100 to 500 mm, it can give you maximum 7.1 aperture, and it sometimes it's sounds like 7.1 might not be a good aperture and we need very high ISO, but believe me guys, if at 7.1 we don't need that much ISO if you have a good light. Right now the lighting conditions are really good. I'm shooting on if I look at my camera at 1250 on my shutter speed, and I have like ISO is 200. I put it on auto, so this is absolutely marvelous, and I don't have any problem with the image quality of this lens. So this is very lightweight. You can just keep it in your hand and definitely take a long walks through the forest. You will not get tired. At 500 mm, if you look at the size, that's not too much. This is all the way out at 500 mm. This lens is really versatile and it's a must-have lens. Reach, this lens is massive. It works perfectly fine. I'm just a little bit increasing my shutter speed now. Two birds are trying to fight, so I'm trying to capture it. Let's see. What is that? There is a black godwit which is really far, but I have it on my camera. Let's see. Let me change my autofocus. I actually forget what I configured on my camera. Mostly when you have these cameras, you must configure them as you want. So I put my back button as autofocus mode, and I put my star button for the ISO. It's also have a button here, but I like it more on this. So if you customize according to your need, it's always better during the wildlife, So it's good that we are coming a little bit closer. So right now, guys, at 500 mm, I'm still at 7.1, and I'm having like 1600 is my aperture, and so this is pretty massive. And my ISO is only reaching 800. The light is a little bit dim right now. It was not what it was before, but I still get it. The best is once the subject is locked, it's massive. On this Canon EOS R7, I really love it. I don't know, people complain a lot, but with this right lens, if you have on this body, it works perfectly fine. Once the autofocus is locked in, you don't need to think about anything more. It just it has a 5-stop image stabilization in body function, which works together with your camera's image stabilization. That works perfectly fine. You can choose the stabilization mode 1, 2, 3 according to your shooting priority. Whether you are panning, you are shooting a static bird, it always helps you. And yeah, perfectly fine. I find it really good. You can limit the focus options for 100 meters till 3 meters for infinity. You can just endless options that you need to select on this lens and the camera body. These little birds are really very territorial. They don't let anyone get inside in your. A small folder, if I give you a look, this is a small folder which is just beside the A9 and N201. So you can see a lot of cars are passing through me. They are just behind me, and but this is absolutely nice, man. It doesn't matter if you have birds, just sit and try to click anywhere. I see a lot of swallows are moving around. Got it. You just fly and sit on the. Problem is that if the birds are really close, and you have a telephoto zoom that big with a narrow aperture, and that's the most difficult part is to track those birds when they are flying. So But if they're a little bit far, it's quite easy, you know. So I just tried. I hope I got some good pictures. Yeah, they're gonna do something. So guys, the next point is that the autofocus speed of this lens is absolutely marvelous. So like every time I take my camera, try to focus on the subject, and it doesn't matter if the subject is inside my lens focus area or outside. It just locked onto the subject, and it keeps coming back every time. It's absolutely nice. It's a very fast and accurate. So guys, in a nutshell, this is a perfect lens for your wildlife journey. Whether you are safari, whether you are walking in the forest for a long time, you need to carry your heavy camera and lens, this is absolute options for your portability. So this is lightweight. You can easily carry them all around, strap them around your shoulder with the small body cameras like R7, R5, you know. This is absolutely great, but keep in mind this lens works very fine with the mirrorless cameras of Canon. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty satisfied with this lens over the last year. You know, it's been a year now I've been using that. I also had a Sigma 150-600. I don't use that anymore that much, but this one is really something I keep as my go-to option every day. So guys, please put your questions, your comments in the comment box, and let me know what else you want to know. I will really get back to you. But stay tuned.